He was a good 3-year-old. He came up through the handicap rates. He was obviously 5th in the Derby, 4th in the Irish Derby, and then 2nd in the Grand Prix de Paris. And then he had problems. He had a sinus operation and a wind operation, which sort of curtailed most of last year. And thankfully, he came back at the end of last year and won a listed race. And this year, he's done really well. He's 2nd in the Hardwick, and he's a horse that travels well. So he should have the speed to travel well in the Melbourne Cup.
Are there any similarities between him and Red Cadet?
This would be a better horse over this part of the world than Red Cadet, but whether he's a horse that will travel as well or will be as adaptable, I simply don't know. He's a colt, so that's obviously different, but he's got a fantastic temperament and he does himself well, so he's not a light-framed horse that we'd worry about. But until they go there for the first time and go through all the quarantines here and there, one won't really know.
And what will be the plan for him between now and November?
Well, he is a stuffy horse. He does himself well, so he'll have 1 or 2 runs. We're looking at possibly the Glorious Stakes, the Group 3 at Goodwood at the beginning of August. If he was to miss that, there's the September Stakes and the Polytrack at Kempton. He obviously runs well on the Polytrack, so there's that option. And the other possible option is the Prix Kergolais. So those are the options. There will be 1 or 2 more runs before quarantine, but quarantine starts in the 2nd week of September, which is not that far off. We've run him once over 2 miles when he was 2nd at Sandown in the Henry II, so we know he stays. The ground will be quicker, obviously, in the Melbourne Cup, so we don't need to try that again. So I think we'll just leave him at the trip we know he's good at.
And what would it mean to you, finally, to get your hands on that trophy?
More than most things. It's a race we've tried so hard in, but I'm under no illusions. It's very tough. The quality of horse going there is getting stronger and stronger. The prize money's gone up again this year, so I expect to be a tough ask, but he merits going there.